A single drop of superglue, about the size of a pea, can hold up more than a ton of weight. And here's the part nobody tells you. That drop never actually dries. Almost everything you were taught about glue, that it works by drying out, is wrong for the glues that matter most. So what is actually happening between two surfaces and a thin film of liquid that lets it hold a car? Every glue bond is really two separate jobs happening at once. The first is grabbing the surfaces called adhesion. The second is the glue holding itself together as one solid piece called cohesion. Weaken either one and the whole joint fails. Most glue only truly hardens once, and it isn't the moment it looks dry on the outside. Adhesion starts before you even see it. No surface is truly smooth. Under a microscope, wood, metal, and skin are all canyons and cliffs. Liquid glue floods into those microscopic pits and pores, and once it hardens, it's mechanically locked in like thousands of tiny roots. On top of that, glue molecules and surface molecules pull toward each other with weak electric attractions, the same forces that let a gecko's foot grip glass. Cohesion is the second job, and it's about the glue, not the surface. Wet glue is just loose molecules sliding past each other. To hold anything, those molecules have to link into a single connected network, like individual threads weaving into rope. And with glue or paint, that happens as water or solvent leaves and the molecules crowd together. But for the strongest glues, that's not the trick at all. Superglue's real name is cyanoacrylate, and it doesn't harden by losing liquid at all. It hardens the instant it touches trace moisture, the thin, invisible film of water sitting on almost every surface, including your skin. That moisture triggers a chain reaction, and thousands of glue molecules snap together into a rigid plastic in seconds. That's why superglue bonds fingers together faster than it bonds a perfectly dry surface, and why it barely works in a bone-dry desert. Two-part epoxies use a different chemical trick, a resin and a hardener that react together, cross-linking into a dense molecular mesh as they cure. Done right, that mesh can be stronger than the metal it's holding. Aircraft and dental fillings both rely on epoxy bonds that outlast the material around them, which is exactly why airplanes are glued together as much as they're riveted. So why do glue joints still fail? Almost never by a clean, straight pull. The real weak point is peeling, force concentrated at one edge, prying the bond apart bit by bit like peeling tape. Spread the load flat across a wide area, and a good glue joint can outlast the objects it's holding. Concentrate it on one corner, and even the strongest glue gives up. So next time something feels glued shut, remember what's actually happening: molecules locking into microscopic canyons, then linking arms into one solid network, often triggered by nothing more than a trace of moisture in the air. Not drying, bonding. If that changed how you'll look at a tube of glue, that's exactly what this channel is for. Stick around, we keep cutting things open.